The capital city of Montevideo is a huge metropolis sitting pretty much smack bang in the center of Uruguay's southern coast. Home to a large portion of the country's entire population, Montevideo is regularly rated as the city with the highest quality of life in the whole of Latin America. We stayed in the Ciudad Vieja part of town, which is a great place to base yourself if it's your first time in Montevideo, as you're really close to a lot of the major attractions in the city, and from there you can take buses to pretty much anywhere else you'd like to go.
From the huge Plaza Independencia, we saw probably Montevideo's most iconic building, the Palacio Salvo. Standing at 100-meter high, it is one of the tallest buildings in the country and certainly one of the most recognizable. You can enter the square through the old gateway of the citadel, one of the few remaining sections of the wall that surrounded the oldest part of the city, and the southwest corner of the square is home to the Teatro Solis, an ornate theater built in 1856, which still hosts many shows and exhibitions. From the plaza, we walked down Calle Sarandi, a pedestrianised street lined with all sorts of shops and vendors, until we hit Calle Perez Castellano and made our way down to Plaza de la Fuente and the Mercado del Puerto. This is probably the busiest and most touristy part of the city, as it's where the cruise ships dock, so you get a large amount of tourist traffic from that alone. There's a reason it's so popular though. The market is a bustling and lively place filled with both souvenir shops, many eateries, with one dish more common than any other, the asado. The smell of meat cooking over wood fires was so good, had it not been for the insane price, we definitely would have tried some.
There are a few other places that we would definitely recommend checking out. The Pocitos and Punta Carretas neighborhoods are both nice to spend some time in. Pocitos is home to maybe the best beach in the city, Playa de los Pocitos, a long stretch of golden sand overlooked by the Montevideo sign. We actually ended up walking all the way along the waterfront here, and at the other end of the beach discovered the Castillo de Alquimista, a unique castle dating back to 1911 that sort of looks like it's been stuck onto the side of a residential building like a magnet. Further around Punta Carretas, you'll come to Playa Ramirez, another popular beach, and Parque Rodo, a pretty park that's kind of unique because of the library, made to look like a fairy tale castle in its center. The final location we definitely recommend visiting is the Palacio Legislativo, the seat of Uruguayan Parliament. It's an incredibly grand building and reminded us of the architecture in Rome and other European cities. To end your time in Montevideo, make sure to head down to one of the Ramblas and join the locals as they drink mate and watch the sun go down.